This is Eliza. A year ago, she thought she had her whole life planned out. She met the boy she thought she'd spend her future with when she was just 15 years old. He was 16. For 5 years, they grew up together. By the time she turned 18, they had built a life together. They had an apartment, shared bills, built a home, got dogs together, and combined almost everything. She truly believed she had already met the love of her life. Then she became friends with a girl from work. At first, she thought she had found a genuine friend. But over time, something didn't feel right. She noticed the way this girl acted around her boyfriend, and every time she brought it up, she was told she was crazy. She was told she was insecure. She was told she was overthinking. She was told nothing was ever going to happen. Eventually, she started questioning herself instead of trusting her instincts, until one day, she found out he had gone to San Francisco with that same girl. He disappeared for days without telling her where he was, and there was even an attempt to charge a hotel stay to her card. Later, she learned that during that trip, the other woman became pregnant. In one moment, everything she had spent 5 years building came crashing down. She ended the relationship, but heartbreak wasn't the hardest part. Because they shared a lease, she couldn't just leave. For months, she had to wake up every single day and live with the person who had completely shattered her heart. By the time he finally moved out at the end of February, there wasn't much left. He took almost everything. The furniture that made their apartment feel like home. She had to furnish her apartment all over again. At 20 years old, she had to learn how to rebuild an entire life she never thought she'd lose. And somehow, it still wasn't over. There were even claims that her dogs belonged to someone else. The same dogs who had been by her side through some of the darkest days of her life. After everything she'd already lost, the thought of losing them too was something she can't even put into words. Even today, there are still pieces of her life she hasn't gotten back. Most of her clothes, decorations she'd collected over the years, personal memories she can never replace. Even her high school diploma is still sitting in a storage unit she hasn't been able to get access to. People hear, "We broke up," and think it's just another breakup story. It wasn't. She didn't just lose a relationship. This isn't just the story of how Eliza lost everything. It's the story of how she's learning to build a life that's finally her own.